Yep, I went and did it. I bought something else because I just totally needed another shit box in my driveway. Yep, that's right. I went and bought me a Land Rover. So yeah, what's up guys? This is Dan. This is my new 2003 LR2, or Land Rover Discovery 2, I guess. I'm pretty excited about this purchase. I have to blame Dirt Lifestyle for kind of getting me interested in these things. They are pretty cool. They look like half station wagon, but they're honestly a lot bigger than I thought they were. And with a family of 6, that means that I can go places and actually bring everybody off-road. But I got some work to do first. It does have slightly oversized tires from stock. It does have some problems I gotta work on. But overall, I only paid about just over $4 grand with this, and it came with an extra ARB front bumper, which I'm gonna sell because I actually like the one that's on here better. It did come with a light bar, so I guess I'm in the cool kid club. There's a spot for a recessed hinge mount in there. Upgraded headlights. So yeah, this is just a quick little walk around. I wanted to show you guys what I got and talk a little bit about what I plan on doing with it. Overall, for the price, is a pretty good deal. Yeah, it has some problems, and I'll talk about those. One of the things is a lot of the emissions have been stripped off of it, and it's running headers and no cats and stuff, so it's kind of runs a little weird. I got to get the O2 sensors figured out. All in all, it's pretty nice. I did get the SE7, so I've got the third row seatings, because I got a family of 6, so this will allow me to head out to Colorado with the whole family in tow and do some trails anyway. It has 101,000 miles on it. A little bit of rust in the undercarriage, especially back here in the rear frame. I'm gonna have to get a little bit of a repair kit on the frame. It's not unsafe to drive, but it's getting there. But anyway, let's fire it up so you can hear these headers. So it does have some sort of welded on rock slider type protection, which is pretty cool. The inside's pretty basic, but it's in good shape. The seats aren't torn up like a lot of the other ones that I've seen. It does need some headliner work, which I'm gonna get that fixed with some Super 77. Yeah, it does have 101,000 miles, which isn't all that bad, really. Couple of the other issues are the cruise control doesn't work. It does light up when you push it, but it doesn't set it. So I need to take a look at that vacuum thing that holds it in and see what's going on with that. It did come with this handheld CB, but I think the fuse is blown. All the wiring for it is under the seat, and there is an inline fuse, so I need to check into that so I can get that working. You know, the interior on this thing, for being like an 18-year-old vehicle, it's actually pretty cool. I like how it sits. The seats feel like they're kind of up high, which I guess it's a tall vehicle, so that makes sense. It just seems like you can almost see my legs out the window. You can't, but it's close. But I do like the overall feel of this. It does have the dual sunroofs, which both of them work, and I love those little side windows, and it's got like flip down headrests up there for the third row. So one of the really cool things about this Land Rover is, even though it's a 2003, it has the center diff lock. The weird thing about Land Rover is they thought for the Disco 2 that they didn't need to include that because their traction control would be good enough or whatever, and they were wrong. So the guts in the transfer case were there on like 99 through 01, and you could add a lever to basically add it. And then 02 and 03 they took the guts out altogether, and then 04 they finally added it back. So mine is a 2003, so it shouldn't have it, but it does. Basically you got high range, neutral, low range, and it's all-wheel drive. But if you flip it over to the left, that puts it in diff lock, which makes it like four-wheel drive. It locks the front and the rear together, so that way you can't have like one tire spinning up front and it makes all the other ones lose their traction. This makes it like basically four-wheel drive and then back to all-wheel drive. And there's a little light that comes on in the dash. Let's see if I can get it to show up. Yeah, that one. And it beeps, and that lets you basically know that the center lock is turned on. Now I've heard that when you have that on, that it disables certain things like the ABS and stuff. I really don't know. I haven't had this thing off-road yet to test it, so it's hard to say, but nevertheless, it is one of the cool things that came with this Land Rover. It does have a few bugs, but it also has a few little nice bonuses too. So yeah, even though the previous owner did a lot of sketchy things on that Land Rover, that is one of the cool things he did, because he had to get all those parts from a 2004. Even the sticker is updated, so they did some things right, they did some things horribly wrong, but that's the name of the game with used vehicles anymore. I do have check engine light on for the oxygen sensors, because both of the downstream O2 sensors are just gone, and even the upstream ones, like I think only one of them's hooked up right now. I see the port for the other one, and they put a freaking plug in it for some reason. You know, previous owner problems, you never know what somebody else is gonna do. But when I compared this to the other ones for sale in my area, which there weren't many, it was literally hours and hours of driving to find some of these. Most of the other ones wanted more for less, and they had more rust and just all kinds of stuff. And this one, while it does have some bugs and glitches, I'm the kind of person that can fix that shit. So for the money, I think I did good. Let's take it for a spin. You know, for this thing, having the headers on it and having the exhaust be kind of loud, believe it or not, when you get up to highway speed, there's like absolutely no drone, and it's not annoying at all, which is pretty cool. Oh, I guess I'm not supposed to go down here. Got a little bit of boogie. I mean, it's a little baby V8, but it sounds pretty good for being only like, I think it's a 4.6 V8. Yeah, so far it's been a really fun little truck to drive. Don't want to get no speeding tickets now. This thing is really fun to drive though, I gotta admit. So Nate, if for some reason you do ever watch this, you were not wrong about these discos. I'm super excited for all the different stuff that I'm gonna do with this thing. It's not gonna be a crazy build, it's gonna be more of a camping type build, but I can't wait. So yeah, that's pretty much gonna be it for this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.